Hello Capricorn, here's your weekly horoscope for December 13 to December 19. Well, the good news is Jupiter and Saturn are moving out of your sign and into Capricorn by midweek. They are conjunct now in Capricorn and moving up to a major conjunction in Aquarius that you probably have heard about or seen in the news. But first of all, with these planets leaving your sign, they give you a little bit of a break. Probably your sign, more than any other this year, has really been hit hard by these planets. Pluto is also in Capricorn and will be so until 2024, and that should continue to help Capricorn and other signs form some new foundations, some new grounding on which to build upon. But with Jupiter and Saturn now moving out of your sign and into the sign of Aquarius, we're all breathing a bit of a sigh of relief because your ruling planet Saturn in particular has not been all that pleasant. Jupiter tends to be more positive, but it's not the best place in the sign of Capricorn. It's termed to be considered in fall, meaning not as strong or positive or powerful. But the conjunction of the Jupiter and Saturn together, they do create a bit of a push-me, pull-me influence, as I call it anyhow, in that Jupiter wants to expand, but Saturn wants to pull back. So that's why I say it's a push-me, pull-me. You're being pushed in one direction but pulled in another. And I think that in these last few degrees of Capricorn over this next few days, you may be experiencing the last bit of that push me, pull me. Hopefully when the planets move into Aquarius, things will be a lot more positive for you. Now with Uranus in Taurus, although it is retrograde, it is slowing to a station in January, but it is very much making a focus in your solar horoscope anyhow, asking you to have more fun. It's not been a fun year for anyone overall, but with the planet Uranus, it's all about change and new beginnings and sudden changes sometimes. It's a planet of insight, and you don't really like things thrown at you suddenly or quickly. You're an earth sign, so you like to plan your moves. Uranus, there's no planning involved with that planet. And in the sign of Taurus, a sign that isn't so welcoming to the planet Uranus, it can be difficult. But in general, what it is telling me is that Capricorn would be well advised to take a look at redeveloping their life. You need to renovate somewhere. You need to turn your back on the past. You need to move forward. And Uranus will help you do that. It is going to be more so in the new year, once it moves direct again, that you begin to see some concrete changes. Right now, there's just been a lot of crap coming at you and a lot of other people in this year. But that is going to change as we get to the new year. You may find that you have a new life ahead in 2021, and hopefully it's going to be a lot more positive than 2020 was. Now, with the Sagittarius planets we have this week as well, there's two, and then Venus will be moving into Sag. Those are going to be in a hidden part of your horoscope, solar horoscope, in the 12th house. So it is a good idea to really pay attention to any hidden messages that might come up this week. Also look out for people with hidden agendas. And it also may be time for you to reveal some secrets, or for you to even come out of that dark, shadowy side of yourself a bit more. You need to bring up some more positive energy into your life. So I think there's a good chance of bringing some things out of the shadow side, as we call it in astrology, and bringing things to light so they can be addressed and they can be hopefully be healed. Now, with the planetoid Chiron making a station in Aries on the 14th, that is probably going to be a starting point for you to begin to heal from whether it be illness, any type of woundedness, any part of your life where you feel you got kicked in the backside in this past year or previous years. Chiron is asking you to take a look at your wounds and figure out a way to heal them. And you can begin doing so as early as next week. So hopefully the next week will be a lot more positive than the year has been. And going into the new year, Capricorn, I think there is a lot more to look forward to.